You do not need 20% down to buy a home. The reality is, if you don't put 20% down, you will have PMI, private mortgage insurance. PMI isn't all that bad because it allows you to buy a home with less money down. If you put 20% down, you're actually in the minority. More than half of Americans put down 15% or less. And first-time homebuyers put down between 6 and 8% on average. Don't forget, you're going to need to pay for some closing costs as well. So whatever the amount is that you are trying to put down or that you're planning to put down, just make sure that you have anywhere between 2 and 5% to cover your closing costs. There's a lot of loans out there that require as little as 0 to 3 and 5% down. USDA loans and VA loans, both 0 down. Conventional loans for first-time homebuyers, just 3% down. And FHA, you don't even have to be a first-time homebuyer, and it's just 3.5% down. And as a first-time homebuyer, if you're struggling to come up with even that 3 to 5%, there's a lot of down payment assistance programs that you may qualify for and you didn't even know about. If you're like a lot of Americans today, you may make good household income, but that doesn't mean that you have enough saved for the down payment. Another reason to not put 20% down is if it depletes all of your savings. You're going to want a nest egg, especially when you own a home. And the third reason why it could be a good idea to put down less than 20% is if that much of a down payment is actually keeping you from buying a home. Because you could save up for the next year or two, and you know what else could be happening during the next year or two? Home prices could continue climbing, as they have been. Then you saved up all that money, and it's not even enough to cover a 20% down payment unless you buy less home. Look into your options. Consider putting down a smaller down payment. Look into down payment assistance or some of the programs I mentioned earlier.